it's Chelsea. Welcome to a weekend reading vlog. We're bringing Orange to get neutered. We just dropped Orange off at the vet to get neutered, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But go ADL. We love ADL. What are we doing now, baby? Probably get some breakfast. We tired and hungry in this bitch. Well, just got a call from ADL, and we have to go pick up Orange already. Apparently,
he's causing a mess. He bit somebody.
No, his fat ass doesn't weigh enough. Still, he needs to weigh at least 3 pounds. He weighs 2.6.
So he's a small little nugget. Still.
I really thought that he was big enough. So now we have to go pick him up and reschedule, and we have to do all this again at a later date.
And he's a fat boy. He eats like there's no tomorrow.
He is a fat man. Like,
we gotta feed him more.
I really, really thought that he was big enough, but apparently not. Yeah, we're gonna go get him.
Life of having animals, I swear.
Don't do it. So we've got baby boy home. This would be a good time to talk about books. So, if you missed it at the beginning of this video, I got an ARC for air yesterday. It was the most iconic moment of my life. So, of course, I started reading it last night. I made it through 4 chapters before I fell asleep. And I know that this isn't considered part of the Ember and the Ashes series. It takes place 20 years after the fact. I still think you should read that series first. Because for me personally, I feel like I can't even give you, like, character names of anybody, because I feel like those are spoilers if you do want to read the core quartet. So there's that, but I'm really liking it so far. Like, once I got to chapter 2, I was like, oh my god, like I was seeing all the things and I was making all the connections like we knew I wanted to do. I will say the first chapter, because we're in like a different part of the world and magic is going kind of haywire there. But they have like different magic and they're doing different things over there. And I feel like the whole explanation of all of that was really confusing to me. I don't know if I need to like reread it or if I just need to like continue on and it will start to make more sense. But it was just like a lot of information thrown at me all at once and I really didn't understand it or know like really what it is. So that's a thing. I'll keep you posted on if that starts to make more sense. But I am really liking it so far. Saba Tahir still doesn't care about my feelings. There's dead children everywhere. So there's that. But I'm having a really good time. I'm so happy to have it early. So happy. I still can't believe I got approved. I got it on. You good, beauty. What doing, beauty? Why does 3 bags of groceries cost $150? Please tell me. Hello. It is 7 o'clock and the day has gotten away from me. We came home from grocery shopping and I was cleaning the laundry room, cleaning the kitchen, attending to Naran because he was very traumatized from his very short stint at the vet. And I just didn't do anything worth showing. I did like organizing, cleaning, nothing worth showing, even though I'm sure y'all will beg to differ. But it's finally reading time. I am going to continue with Air. And Beebs is going to join me. She's reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And she's annotating it, and it's super adorable. I'm so happy for her. So we're going to do that until I fall asleep, probably. It's been 20 years, and Helene is still a fucking idiot. She has not grown at all. I hate her still. Sunday. So I just woke up. Orange chewed on one of my books in the night. He knocked it off the shelf and chewed on the edge. It's not that bad, but it's still a thing that happened. So I feel like I may have to redo my shelves and move all of the books up and leave the bottom 2 shelves empty because those are the ones he can access. I'm not sure yet. My feelings towards my own physical books have really morphed over the last year, so I don't know if I care that much, but that's something that's floating around in my head. I did read quite a bit of Air last night, and by quite a bit, I mean quite a bit for me, because as we all know, I'm in a massive slump right now. So I'm 29% in. I stopped in the middle of a chapter because I do that when I'm tired, but I'm on chapter 14 and I'm really liking it so far. I think it's really good. It's not giving me the same feels as An Ember in the Ashes, which is totally fine because like it is its own story. It's 20 years after the fact, but I'm having a good time with it. I'm enjoying the new characters that we're following, and we're to the point now where they're starting to meet up with each other in the world, so that's been really fun for me. So far, we've seen Helene, and she's just as big of an idiot as she always was. She's just 20 years older now, which kind of makes it worse in a way. Apparently, we saw Elias, and I didn't even notice. It was Elias. So, like, that was a thing. We haven't seen Laya yet, but we've had mention of her quite often. And it's just, it's been really fun. I think it's a fun kind of like spin-off type series because it seems like the core trio are still important in kind of obvious ways, but like they're obviously not the sole focus. Like we're focused on Helene because if you finished Ember in the Ashes, you know what happens with her, so like obviously she would kind of be an important focal point. It's really hard to talk about this book without spoiling the series. With that being said, I still stand by my fact that you should read the Ember in the Ashes novels before going into this book, unless you just like truly don't care. A lot of things are referenced, and I mean I have all the context, so I really don't know how that's going to read to someone coming in blindly. I feel like it's going to be I feel like for new readers, it may come off as like lazy world building because you're hearing about these things, but like only just, and you're kind of expected to fill in the rest of the blanks yourself. So I feel like that could be a thing. I'm interested to see what reviewers are going to say who are just picking this book up on its own and not reading Ember in the Ashes first. Saba can still turn a phrase. I've had to use the dictionary app on my Kindle quite a few times because she is much smarter than I am, which I love that feature, by the way. It's so fun. And this woman can end a chapter, okay? She keeps you reading because every time a chapter ends, I feel like I have verbally said, oh shit, because like there's shit happening, and it's like obviously you have to wait because we switch perspective, and like obviously like I'm excited to get to the next perspective because a couple chapters ago it ended and I was like oh shit. So I'm having a really good time with it so far. I'm glad that I'm not just like binging the fuck out of it because I can really just immerse myself in it. I don't think I'm going to finish it today, but I really want to read more of it. There is a YouTube video I want to watch while I drink my coffee, and I need to check on the babies because they're wrestling a little bit hard over there. And then I think I'm For anybody wondering, this is the book that got damaged. You can see the corner here is all chewed up. To be fair, this book wasn't in pristine condition when I got it. I don't know if you can see that line right above my thumb. It got sliced whenever someone was opening the box that it came in. So I got it extremely discounted. This is the only one in these editions that I own, and I'm never going to get rid of it because it was just a special gift that Beebs gave me one year. But yeah, Orange has made his mark. I can add it to the collection of books that have been damaged by my pets because, I mean, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows looks even worse than this because of my dear precious Win. So we'll chalk it up to that. But that's a thing that's happening. Got Beebs checking the oil. We decided we needed to get out of the house. So we're going to go to Daiso. One finally opened up in town. We had to go all the way to Austin before to go to one. So we're going to check it out and see what's what. Got anything to say to the people, Beebs? Okay, there's that. So we got to Daiso. And there's a line just to get in, which is absolutely ridiculous. It wasn't even worth coming out here, especially because our car just broke down. So I called my dad to hope maybe he can come save us, because now we're stranded. Oh, I love it here. We are home. We got rescued. Beeb's cousin came to save us. Thank the Lord. I don't know when we're getting the car home, but one problem at a time. Problem after problem. Y'all, 2024 has really been the year for like everything to break down and go wrong. But what are you gonna do? We're home now. We have AC. I have my most anticipated release on my Kindle. I have, a kitchen full of groceries. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I need it to be okay. It's Monday, obviously. Look at them playing. So obviously I'm here to wrap this up. I haven't vlogged in a really long time, so you'll have to forgive me. Yesterday kind of got away from me, but in the way that we wanted it to. I read a lot yesterday. So I am 71% through Air. I'm on chapter 30, I think. I'm on chapter 33, and I'm having a really good time, actually. It's not giving 5-star vibes, which is totally fine. I wasn't expecting it to, but I think it could probably be a 4-star read. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Saba did something really clever around like the halfway point that I thought it was really clever. I thought it was really fun. So I'm enjoying that aspect of the story. We went on our hunt for Laya of Sarah. We found her. It was fun to see her. So I'm kind of there's a lot of perspectives in this book, like not as much as like an adult fantasy, but there are quite a bit of point of views. So sometimes I really have to like remember who is who and where I'm at. To be honest, a lot of that happened at like 1:30 in the morning because Rocco woke everyone up. He is a grouchy old man and he woke everyone up. So I was up for like another hour and I just read the whole time. So I plan on finishing it this week. I didn't finish it in this vlog, but I've been in the biggest slump of my life, I think. I don't think I've slumped this hard in like 10 years. So being able to just power through 3/4 of a book in a weekend is a really big deal for me. I plan on starting a weekly reading vlog immediately following this one, so I can give y'all my final thoughts in like vlog form. So stay tuned for that. And also I got some very exciting news when I got woken up in the middle of the night, and that is my hold for Morrissey's autobiography finally came in. So if y'all don't know, I have been addicted to Bandsplain, the podcast. I am completely obsessed. It came to me at the perfect time because, as we all know, I've completely quit audiobooks at this point. I haven't listened to an audiobook in weeks. I've replaced my audiobook listening time with podcast time, and Bandsplain has been the one for me. I love Yossi Salik. So I was dabbling around in the catalog and I listened to the Smiths episodes, and Yossi was like forever quoting this autobiography. And it's just, not only is it well written because obviously it's Morrissey, but it's also so incredibly dramatic because obviously it's Morrissey. I can't find it anywhere in town. It's only in stock at the Barnes & Noble at La Cantera. And I'm sorry, Morrissey, but Beebs and I will not be going through 48 traffic circles to get to La Cantera for a single solitary book. It is available through my library. I was the only one in line for it, but whoever had it before me like spent the entire 21 days with it. So I had to wait 21 days, and it was very sad for me. So it finally came in, and I am so excited to start. I am so excited to start. I cannot wait. So I'd like to be able to start that after air and get some documentation of that as well, because I think it's going to be a really fun time. I think we may be at the end of my slump. I'm really glad I decided to vlog this weekend. I'm really glad that I got the arc of air, you know, that we were able to document that it was the start of pulling me out of my slump. I'm really grateful for that. And thank you so much for watching this if you watched it. It was kind of light on the reading, heavy on the tragedy. By the way, our car should be back today at some time, hopefully. We weren't able to get it home yesterday, so hopefully we can get it home today. Still don't know what's wrong with it. Still won't start. It is what it is. I'll feel a lot better once it's not in some random ass parking lot anymore. So give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below. Tell me all the things. Are you excited about air? Are you reading Ember in the Ashes? If you haven't, if you aren't excited for air, tell me all the things. And I will see you soon in a new one. Bye.